Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. On the mound for the Tigers is Dan Petry, whose record is 2-1 with a 3.48 ERA. And pitching for the Twins today is Chuck Rainey, whose record is 7-13 with a 5.08 ERA. Okay, we had a 2-0 shutout victory yesterday. Dave Rozema was absolutely lights out. And we closed out the series with the Angels, winning 2 out of 3. So I feel good about that. We've won 3 out of 4, including a shutout of the Twins, who we play today. And since this is our first visit to the Metrodome, 1982 was the year that the Metrodome was opened for the first time. So let's take a look, I guess, first at the Twins main page. I mean, we just saw them 4 days ago. So there's not a lot of difference here, other than, remember, Dave Roberts, who I hate. He hit that home run against us after they were signed, after he was signed as a free agent. He's going to be out forever. He's basically done as far as career goes. No Doug Rao. Cecil Fielder's their first baseman. That's crazy, right? At 18 years old. And here are their team leaders and other pertinent stats. Okay? But most importantly, let's take a quick look here at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. And in the very first year, the park factor for the stadium is 101. So it's a basically league average overall comparatively. But if you're a left-handed hitter, you're 16% chance more likely to hit a home run with the baggies out there. As a right-hander, 6% more likely. Hits overall, about average. Doubles, about average. Triples, 46% more likely than in the average stadium in 1982. Strikeouts occurred more often, double plays slightly more often, and errors less likely because they were playing on turf. Artificial turf, right there, it says so. Okay, so that's the general information about the stadium that we're going to see today. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. Let's look back over to the Tigers page. Okay, there we go. And we'll go ahead and get today's matchup going. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. And you will be notified every time we have a new game that goes live. Okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me again. Still dealing with the cough. Left over from COVID. And from what I've been told, it could last a while. So I've tried everything to get rid of it, but other than shutting up, which probably would help. Dan Petry on the mound. Current Minnesota Twins batters. Only 3 plate appearances, so there's nothing to go on there. All the bullpen is available. We have basically another week until the season is season's over. The month is over, and then we'll have the September call-up. So as many complete games as we can get, that would be great. As long as they're complete game victories, try to use the bullpen as minimal as we can. And our lineup today versus Chuck Rainey. We're going to sit Lance Parrish in the first game of this 4-game series. Give him a break. Bobby Ramos is in there. Then we'll use Parrish the rest of the series. And Mickey Hatcher back in the ballgame. We're going to lead off with Sweet Lou, which is kind of weird because he does not hit righties well. But he is a left-handed hitter. We're going to give him a shot. And Dan Gonzales as a lefty is in there at DH, his first appearance since getting called back up from the Rickey Henderson injury. Okay, let's go ahead and do the Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, as I mentioned, playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting third in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup in center field is Andre Dawson. Batting fifth at first base is Eddie Murray. Batting 6th in right field is Kevin Bass. Batting 7th and DHing is Dan Gonzales. Batting 8th at shortstop is Mark Wagner. And batting 9th and catching today is Bobby Ramos. Let's take a look at Chuck Rainey here in his 1982 card for the Boston Red Sox. He was traded over here last season, looks like early on. And he went 7-1 for the division-winning Minnesota Twins. This season, yeah, he's got 7 wins again. This time to go with 13 losses, 5.08 ERA. He is over 162 innings pitched, so he's going to qualify for the ERA title. But that 5.08 ERA is not going to get it done. 182 innings pitched. I guess technically more walks than strikeouts. And opponents are batting .280 against him. He's given up 202 hits already. He does have a complete game. Fastball tops out around 88 miles an hour. He's a ground ball pitcher, right around 40%. Fastball is his best pitch, rated an 85. He's got a slider. He's got a curve. Neither one particularly effective. Overall rated an 82. And he is going to arbitration at the end of the season, so he's going to need some more money. He doesn't want to leave. All right, here is the Twinkies defense today. Mixed up a little bit. Looks like Ron Washington in there at third. So a step up at third base. And Rich Dauer out there in center field with that 68. That is going to be a sore tooth for us to push on. At first base is Cecil Fielder. Of course, only 18 years old in this simulation, but he was never much of a good first baseman. Here's Sweet Lou leading off against Chuck Rainey. Lou, base hit to left field. There we go. Off to a good start. Do we want to go for 2? No, it's too early to take risks. But having Whitaker on first and Mickey Hatcher in the second spot, which I never usually do, he's been such a good RBI guy and power guy. We usually have him batting third or fourth. But this might work out. We're going to have him hit and run. Average is down to 298 versus right-handers. And a base hit to right field. Whitaker goes to third. Everything coming up Tigers. First and third, nobody out. Here's Gibby, batting .278 overall, and a team-leading 19 home runs and a base hit to left field. Whitaker scores. Hatcher, we're going to hold, put up the stop sign. Hatcher safe at second. Gibby on first with an RBI. Tigers have an early lead. And nobody out. Cleaned up today is Dawson. He does get a lot of RBIs. I have no idea what to expect from him anymore. Hey, there's a double all the way to the wall. 2 runs score. And it's 3-0 Detroit. Dawson getting off the schneid. OPS back over 600. That's his 13th double on the season. Oops, I can't do that. Didn't mean to. There we go. Okay. So runner on second. Still nobody out. Here's Eddie Murray. Murray had 3 hits yesterday. And he walks here. Well, that will set up a double play possibility with Kevin Bass, who, after that hot run that he was on, has gone hitless in his last 3 games. And he strikes out. Oh, there's one down. One down for Danny Gonzales, stepping into the box first time since the early part of the season. And a wild pitch moves both the runners up a base. We'll take it. We got the Mogul going on here, so that gets rid of the double play possibility. Gonzales, it's a comebacker to Rainey. Dawson scores. Murray moves up. And it's 4-0 Detroit. Give Gonzales an RBI. 8th batter of the inning. It's Mark Wagner. Wagner had a couple hits yesterday, and he walks. He does something every game. I'm grateful for him. Otherwise, where would we be at shortstop? Okay, Bobby Ramos, the 9th batter. Holy cow, we batted around. Ramos walks as well. This is our 10th hitter. It's back to Sweet Lou. Started off the ball game with a base hit. We are moguling Chuck Rainey right now. Let's knock him out right here. Base hit into left field. Murray scores. Wagner scores. And it's 6-0 Detroit. And we're keeping the line moving here with Mickey Hatcher stepping up. Ramos on second, Whitaker on first. And Ramos Hatcher walks. That's how bad this guy is right now. 4 walks. This is only the 9th walk of the season for Mickey Hatcher. He's got 4 intentional, so he's had 5 walks issued to him. And Gibby steps up. This is the 12th batter of the inning. And Gibson sends it to Dauer in center field, and he does make the catch. Damage is done. 6-0 Detroit on 5 hits and 4 walks. Thank goodness that didn't actually happen to us. Here is the Twins lineup rundown for today's game. Batting leadoff and DHing is Dave Machemer. Batting second at second base is Kurt Siebert. Batting third and catching is Dave Engle. Batting cleanup at first base is Cecil Fielder. Batting fifth in left field is Gary Roenicke. Batting sixth in center field is Rich Dauer. Batting seventh at third base is Ron Washington. Batting eighth at shortstop is Mike Fischlin. And batting ninth in right field is Hosken Powell. Peaches on the mound, making his 7th start since coming off the IL. 2-1, 3.48 ERA. His walks have been, for the most part, under control. Opponents are batting .250 against him. Let's take a look at his log. Last start was against Minnesota, and he got a no decision. He gave up 7 hits and 2 walks, which accounted for only 1 run in 6 innings. So a solid start, I guess. A quality start. And I don't know what to expect from him. I mean, we're on a run, and he's got a lead, so he's got to hang in there for us today. And maybe go 7, save up our bullpen. As you take a look at the Tigers' defensive alignment, and Macomber base hit into center field to start off the ball game. That is not the way to go. We have Ramos behind the plate. He's got a stronger arm than Parrish in his simulation. And then a wild pitch moves Macomber to second. So no double play. Tigers defense had 4 double plays in yesterday's game against the Angels, as Siebert grounds out to Whitaker at second. Obviously, this is a photograph of target field, and its cockeyed nature kind of makes it hard to tell defensively what's happening. I'll give up that run. You know what? I'm going to pull third base in, but I'll give up a run to any other infielder. As Engle pops it up into foul ground on the third base side. Play is made by Hatcher. It's going to leave it up to the 18-year-old fielder, batting .189 with 3 home runs and batting cleanup for the last place team. Hey, that was a fastball. Did not look like a fastball. 85-mile-an-hour pitch for strike 3. So Petry gets out of the inning. We go to the top of the second. We've got Dawson, Murray, and Bastu up. Dawson comes up, leads off the inning with a base hit to right field. 6 Tiger hits. Runner on first. Here is Eddie Murray. Murray, ground ball to short, and a double play. 6-4-3, double play, 2 down for Kevin Bass. Struck out his first time up and pops it up here onto the outfield grass. Play was made by the second baseman, Seibert. Okay, we go to the bottom of the second inning. That was a good bounce back inning for Rainey, despite giving up the leadoff single. Gary Roenicke, top of the bottom of the second inning, hits a ground ball back to Petry. That was like ball 4 No, I guess that was in the strike zone. So Petry is more accurate now. You got to give him that much. Rich Dauer, like a super utility man for the Twins, flies out to left field. He's played almost every position this season. Dauer has. Here's Ron Washington, former manager for the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Flying out to center field. Okay. We're going to the top of the third. Dan Gonzales leading off. He had an RBI first time up. Here he takes strike 3 looking. Second strikeout for Rainey. It's going to bring up Marky Wags. Oh, Wagner, ground ball back to the pitcher. 2 quick outs. And Bobby Ramos steps in and gets a base hit past fielder at first. Ramos trying to get his average up to 200. Sweet Lou, 2 for 2 today, 2 RBI. And he flies out to center field. He's batted in every inning so far. And that'll do it. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Here is Mike Fischlin, batting .217 with 2 dongs. Slow roller to Wagner. 1 out. Hosken Powell up next. Powell popping it up to Wagner at short. 2 outs, back to the top of the lineup. It's Dave Machemer. He had a base hit to start off the game. That's the only hit so far for the Twinkies. And he strikes out. So second strikeout, as Don T just commented. We go to the top of the fourth. Mickey Hatcher's up. He's got a single and a walk today. Leading off the fourth, grounding out to short. A lot of ground balls to shortstops. 1 down, and Gibby hits it back to Rainey on the mound. 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Dawson. Dawson's got a single and a double. And he's got a home run. He is a triple shy of the cycle. It's 7-0 Detroit. That is Dawson's 11th home run on the season. And man, if we are getting Dawson and Murray going, we are going to be all right for this stretch run. Murray follows up the home run with a long fly to center field, and Dauer makes the catch. So the Tigers get a run on Dawson's 11th home run of the season. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. 7-0 Detroit. Kirk Siebert leading off, grounding out to first. It's good to see he's got his average at least at 200. Last time we saw him, he was, I think, 188 or somewhere around there. The catcher, Engle, gets a base hit into center field. That's the second single for the Twinkies today. Runner on first. Cecil Fielder up. And Fielder popping it up to third. It's in fair territory. And Hatcher closes the glove. 2 down. Gary Roenicke is up. He's hit a home run since the last time we saw him. He's up to 22 now. It's among the league leaders. And a hard hit ground ball to third, and the play is made by Hatcher. I can't be more happy with Hatcher at third and Wagner at short. 2 guys you just do not expect to be as solid as they've been defensively. But Hatcher especially, I'm impressed with. Kevin Bass strikes out to lead off the top of the fifth. Bass in a big slump right now, really. Gonzales, there's another comment from Donnie T. Thanks, Donnie Baseball. Second out as Gonzales pops up to third. It's going to bring up Mark Wagner. He's got a walk today at least. There we go, off the wall and right. No, it's going to be caught right at the baggie by the right fielder, Hosken Powell, robbing Wagner of what should have been an extra base hit. The only extra base hit that I care about now is Dawson getting a triple for the cycle. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Dan Petry at 49 pitches. He's got Dauer, Washington, and Fischlin, and he walks Dauer. Only the first walk so far. I don't think Dauer is going to be running. Ron Washington strikes out swinging. 3 Ks for Petry. 1 down. There's Mike Fischlin, and he walks Fischlin. Okay, is this the old Petry coming back? It's the 5th inning, so these kind of things tend to happen to our pitchers in the 4th, 5th, or 6th inning. There's an infield single, so the bases are going to be loaded now with 1 out. We have a 7-run lead, so we're going to play back and hope for a double play. Again, I think double plays were like, 3% above average? They were at 103. Ground ball to first. Can we turn 2 with Meridian's Gold Glove? He gets it done. 3-6-1. Petry covering first. And the Tigers get out of a jam. Good job by Petry covering first base. A little PFP. And let's take a look at the in-game stats. Everybody's done something, even if I guess Bass has struck out twice, so he's not contributing. And player of the game easily is Dawson at this point, with maybe an assist from Whitaker, but Petry's got a shutout going, so who knows how this is going to go. Bobby Ramos, he's like, remember me? He's got a base hit. He's 2 for 2 with a walk today. So Ramos wants to get into the conversation. Runner on first, nobody out. That's 9 hits for the Tigers and 4 walks, so 13 base runners against Rainey. Whitaker 2 for 3, 2 ribbies. Steps in, pops it up. First at bat since the 3rd inning, so Rainey has started to pitch a little bit better. We're going to let Mickey swing away instead of hitting and running here. We are up 7, and it is the 6th inning. Okay, we'll take a pass ball, getting Ramos into scoring position. So a base hit could score Ramos. Not the speediest of base runners. Hatcher. Oh, it drops in center field. See, that's what happens when you got Dauer out there in center field. An RBI single. It's 8-0, and that's going to do it for Chuck Rainey. They're going to bring in a lefty, John Martin. John Martin not looking so hot, making his 21st appearance. A 6.27 ERA with that 1-0 record. Walks and strikeouts are somewhat equal. Opponents are batting .291 against him. He's got no saves, got no blueies. Fastball's an 88. This guy's at best an average pitcher. Changeup is his best pitch. Okay, so here's Gibby. Runner on first. Gibby's not hitting lefties as well as he was early on in the season. Ground ball to first. Will that be 2? Gibson is out at first. I guess Hatcher must have been on the move. Maybe Big Daddy couldn't pivot. At any rate, Hatcher on second for Dawson. Okay, here we go. So we need a triple. I have to think Dawson's going to get one more plate appearance after this at bat. Give us a triple. Get down, get down. You son of a bitch. Good job by Powell in right field. Taking it away from Dawson. Tigers get a run on the RBI single from Hatcher. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-0 Detroit. Here's Kurt Siebert, switch hitter. He's batting lefty, and Petry walks him for the 3rd walk. I'd like to have him get through this inning with minimal damage. I don't think I'm asking too much. Oh, maybe I am, as Engle gets a base hit into center field. So first and second, nobody out. Cecil Fielder's up. Not having a great game offensively or defensively. And he crushes a 3-run shot. 8-3 Twins, just like that. That is Big Daddy's 4th home run. Let's hope the damage is done there, and we won't be giving up any more runs. Oh, nope, forget it. That's it. Wow, Petry was, I don't know. I mean, every start's been like this for Petry. Like, he'll maybe walk away with a win here, but he's been in rough shape most of the game. Oh, man, I want to bring in Tom Hume, but this guy has been battered around. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's given up runs in 7 out of the last 9 appearances. If he can't handle this lineup, we have a bigger problem. So here's Tom Hume, Rich Dauer at the plate. There's a ground ball to second. That could be 2. They get the lead runner, Roenicke, at second. 1 out. That would have been great to have the double play right there. Here's Ronnie Washington. Washington popping it up on the infield. Play is made by Murray, 2 down. And Mike Fischlin. I'm trying to be as careful as I can when I say that. Comes through with a base hit anyway. First and second, 2 down, 3 runs are already in. And the lefty Hosken Powell is up, betting .290 versus right-handers. Not a home run hitter, so I'm not worried about that. Ground ball to Hatcher. And he steps on the bag, and that'll do it. So the Twinkies get 3 back on the 3-run home run by Cecil Fielder. We go to the 7th. John Martin still in the ball game. It's going to turn Eddie Murray around, have him bat right-handed. Only a .221 hitter versus lefties, and he taps it right back to Martin. There's 1 out. Kevin Bass, also switch hitter, batting righty now. .278 hitter. Oh, he got some good wood on it. Lines out right at the third baseman, Washington. Do we let Gonzales bat? No, we don't. We're going to bring in Hojo. Also a switch hitter. Not really doing too good out of the gate. He had the home run in his very first at-bat in the major leagues. And since, there it is. It's a 2-run shot. Or, I'm sorry, it's a solo shot by Hojo. Good job by Howard Johnson. So that's his 2nd home run on the season. Yeah, he was kind of struggling there. That is his first hit in the last 4 games. Okay, so Johnson takes John Martin deep. 2 down. Here's Marky Wags. And Wagner, that's going to fall in for a hit, right? Yes. There is a base hit for Wagner. His first hit of the ball game. 1 for 3 on the day of the walk. And now Bobby Ramos steps up. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. And he strikes out looking. So we get one of those runs back on the home run by Hojo. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay, Hume threw 5 pitches. Let's run him back out there. He's going to face Dave Macomber, 0 for 1 in his career. There's a ground ball to Wagner. Easy play. 1 down. Next up is Kirk Siebert, 0 for 2 with a walk. He basically started the 3-run inning last inning with that base on balls. Grounding out to Hatcher, 2 down, and here is Dave Engle. And he walks. So Engle, 2 for 3 with a walk now. And Big Daddy comes up again. I mean, a home run could get him within reach. Nope. Ground ball that gets past Wagner at short. Oh boy, Engle holds at second. And here's a guy that can really pound it. He's already got 22 on the season. And he pops it carrying into left, and Gibson makes the catch. Okay, so a sigh of relief. We go to the top of the 8th inning. John Martin's still in there, only 16 pitches, and his endurance is higher than an average reliever. We're going to let Whitaker bat. He hits lefties good enough, well enough. Grounding out to second. One down. Sticky Mickey. Slow roller to short. 2 down for Gibson. Gibson 1 for 4 with a ribby today, and he pops it up to first. Cecil fielder. Oh, he dropped it! Oh, shit. He's having a weird game. He's just defensively struggling today. He does have the big home run, though. And that's going to give Dawson his final shot at the cycle. He needs a triple. And triples are 46% more likely here. Oh, that's not a triple. That's an out. That's too bad. We needed some kind of excitement today. We're going to take out Hume. A nice game for him. Now he's up to 70 innings pitched. Youch, that's a lot with a month to go in the season. And that means Dave Smith will come in. He is a righty. This is a primarily righty lineup, so I tend to think that's our advantage, but who knows. As Dave Smith faces Rich Dauer here in the top of the 8th inning. Ground ball into the hole. It's short. Play is made by Wags. Now, normally, we're up 6 runs. Normally, I would bring in Solars to play third, but I think we're all right. Oh, Ronnie Washington, base hitting the left field. 8 hits now for the Twins. They will not go quietly. Mike Fischlin up next. Striking out. Good job by Smith. Smith has a shot at being our closer next year. 2 down for Hosken, Powell, and Powell strikes out looking. So 2 Ks for Dave Smith, and we go to the 9th inning. Wow, they are really taxing John Martin. 2 2/3 innings. Murray, Bass, and Hojo due up here in the 9th. And Murray gets his first home run as a Tiger. Oh, man. 1 for 4 on the day with that shot. He had his first double yesterday and his first dong today. 16 overall on the season, and maybe Murray is finally snapping out of it. 10-3 Detroit. Kevin Bass maybe dumping it into center field. Oh, it is caught. It says it was caught by Dauer, but I'm not so certain of that. Okay, Hojo's up. Hojo came in to pinch hit and slammed the home run. He already hits a grounder to second. There's 2 down, and Marky Wags, another opportunity here, hitting a high fly ball to left. Okay. Twins down to their, pardon me, final 3 outs. We've got Machemer, Siebert, and Engle. We're going to let Smith attempt a second inning. Machemer, 1 for 4 with a strikeout, flies out to left. 1 down. Kurt Siebert up next. Ground ball to third. Oh, sure. I just said we would normally bring in Solars, and he coughs it up at third. Maybe it was Seibert's speed that made him hurry. There's a comebacker from Engle to Smith. We turn 2. We get the lead runner. Not able to close out the game. That is going to leave it up to Cecil Fielder. He's 2 for 4 today with the dong. A 3-run dong. And a ground ball to Wags, and Wagner throws him out. Tigers win 10-3. Butt slaps, handshakes, and sloppy steaks for everyone. Okay, so we've won 4 out of 5. And no injuries. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And the Tigers move back into a percentage tie for first. I mean, we have more victories, but technically, I guess New York is alone at first. Seattle has a 6.5 game lead on Kansas City. And I want to note that, where is he? Oh, Gary Hancock. Well, Gary Hancock was back in the lineup, but with Willie Aikens coming back from injury, I guess they sent him back down. But he was up for a few games. Okay, let's take a look at the headlines. This is our new favorite feature, the Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Moreno bashes 2 home runs in an Orioles victory. What? The speedster hits 2 dongs. Did he have a shoe and a shot? Did he get a stolen base that game? Let's take a look at his log. He did. He had 2 shots and a shoe. Nicely done for Omar Moreno. Okay. Jim Traber, by the way, is the Orioles batter that took over first base for Murray when he came to Detroit, if you were wondering. Okay, let's see what's next. Detroit wins 10-3 to share first place. Lou Whitaker, the leadoff hitter, went 2 for 5 with a run scored and 2 ribbies. Howard Johnson, that's that. It isn't Dawson. It isn't Murray hitting his home run. We got to talk to our beat writers and teach them how to write a byline. Okay, let's take a look at transactions. Wow. 3 injuries. Oh, Rusty McNeely is going to be out for the rest of the season. He is basically the center fielder that took over for Ricky and finished with more stolen bases than Ricky. He had 40. And then Mike Flanagan for the Cubbies, because he was traded over there from the Orioles really when they needed him most, but that was a salary dump. He's going to be gone for one start. And finally, Rick Anderson, Mr. Anderson, is going to be out for 2 weeks. Juan Eichelberger gets a contract extension of 4 years for $385, and I would say he deserves it. Got that low ERA, 6 complete games, couple shutouts. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. We're doing well. We have 3 more games this series to go. And we'll have Parrish back in the lineup tomorrow. Let's take a look at the box score. I think we're going to give player of the game. Oh, wow. Is it going to go to Dawson or is it going to go to Murray? Murray hit a home run, but I think that was his only hit, right? Let's take a look. I think we have to give it to Dawson. He had the most ribbies. So Dawson will be the player of the game today. He had his 13th double, his 11th home run. Hojo, 2nd home run on the season. Eddie Murray, number 16, and his first as a Tiger. Dan Petry, other than one horrible inning, pitched okay. He gets the win. He's 3-1. Thank goodness for Tom Hume and Dave Smith. Chuck Rainey gets a loss. He was bad. He goes to 7-14. Big Daddy Cecil Fielder with the only clutch hit for the Twinkies, 3-run home run. And that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with the game 2 of the 4-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great night.